There we are. Hi, chat. Let me lower this. Mm, 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 mm. How's everyone doing? Why does this room seem different? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, we have that. We have our camera. Grab some spikes. They're pretty expensive for something I don't use very often. I'll hold off on that. Should be good. To the vending machine.
Do you need help with anything? No. But I did just see somebody that I need to talk to. Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Stunning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, just another
Yeah?
double cadet day.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Are-
Oh, what the?
oh, Jesus.
How are things going for you?
Oh, they are not good.
Oh no.
Oh, you have no idea. Okay.
Howdy.
Matt,
Morden.
can I ask you a question? You be honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Have you spoken to Max about PD issues?
Yeah.
You were really.
Yeah. You called me a few days ago.
You were all. Something got unleashed there.
Yeah, I'm an animal, and you don't.
Oh, come in
And-
here. Come in here.
Yeah. Well, hold on, because. Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
I told him we
Turner
were.
is around too, so I
Oh.
just spoke with Turner. Uh, uh, Max is attempting a power grab at full control of PD. Not
Oh.
not the council, the mayor solely. because
Yeah, but
of
surely that can't pass
complaints-
without the council, right?
You'd think.
Wait, is that not something that goes to vote?
Well, I don't know, because all of this went from
He's got a bag on his head.
him saying last week at the end of the meeting, that he wanted to reach out to PD because he had gotten multiple complaints from officers about ongoing issues in PD.
Uh-huh. It's
And
very...
he's using that as a way to spin his narrative and wrangle complete control and oversight over PD. He has written up this new legislation, which was just brought to my attention today, because I woke up to a panicked text message from Nakota, and Nakota isn't one for panic.
Last I know, 125 was 10-7.
Are you making fun of me?
And it's called the Police Continuity Plan.
Don't start this, Chastity.
Basically saying that police have gone unchecked without oversight, which could lead to an abuse of power, basically.
Where is this written?
It's in our council documents. It's
Oh.
nowhere that y'all have access to right now. I need to see if I even have the ability to relay that to other people, because Turner wants to see it. But given that it's a council document, I don't know. But basically, he wants to enable the ability to create other departments, which I think you and I both know who that's referring to. And given the fact that Cornwood was just put on indefinite suspension for mag dumping somebody while they were already
Cornwood
on the
was-
ground.
Wait, did he reach 10 daps?
Yep.
Oh, no.
And now, I know that he's been
I'm gonna
pushing
yell at this
for-
person to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, please.
Who is it?
I don't know. Just here.
No,
Open
no,
the
no,
door.
no,
I'll
no,
yell
no,
at 'em.
no.
Motherfuckers need to learn how to use their indoor voices. Shit pisses me off. Everybody has to be heard by everybody in a 1 mile radius. Sorry.
No,
But-
you're good. You're good. Now I will say this. The PD numbers are not good.
No, I know they're not,
No.
which is why trying to create another department right now would cripple the already thinly spread LSPD.
I agree. I brought this up with Slacks when Slacks brought up the potential of other departments or whatever.
I don't even
but-
know if Leo knows about this yet.
He must have some insight because he made mention. Actually, I don't want to go into that conversation, but let me give you some numbers, okay?
Mhm.
Shift 3. For all intents and okay, we have 12 people in shift 3. Right?
Okay.
12. Of the 12, 7 are MIA. Don't show up. Of the remainder, there's 5 of us. That being myself, Alice, Barrick, Sky, and Flop. We're all FTOs. We have 6 FTOs, actually. The 5 of us that show up every day, or mostly every day, and Turner, who, on a leave, totally understandable. It is what it is. He's got stuff to deal with. So again, 6 FTOs in total. 1 of which isn't around often. 5 of which have confirmed full on like burnout. The only person who I've been unable to confirm that with is Turner, because he's been MIA. Do you know how many cadets we have?
How many?
9 PPOs and 9 full cadets.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Luca. Lucas, you going off
Hey.
duty?
yeah.
Why?
I was bored alone.
Oh, I'm on duty.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you gonna ditch me?
You taking a cadet?
I'm taking 2.
Oh, hey. Yeah, well, goodbye. Good luck. out
Okay.
there. I'll see you later.
Welcome to shift 3.
Well, that mentality isn't.
Well, no, it's a
don't know about
double-edged
that.
sword. It's a double-edged sword. The reality is our situation is made worse by the fact that There is no backup.
I mean, it's been 2 months, Matt. You know, like when we were the skeleton crew, I was literally sometimes the only medic on duty,
been on
but
the road
I
yet.
still had a job to do. So, you know, I did it. Did I enjoy it? No, it was tough, but you know, that was the job that I took on.
And let me ask you this. Did you get help?
Mm, over time, yeah.
We haven't gotten help. We have inexperienced people who need an incredible amount of training. We don't have, and I've said this before, we don't have the bandwidth to train 18 cadets with 6 FTOs, one of which is on leave, the other 5 of which are fully burnt out as a result of having to be the original skeleton crew, of which only a skeleton of a skeleton crew exists, to be clear.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know how many times I can repeat this to people, but there are people who have almost never showed up on duty that are listed on our roster, not inactive. They're just listed as active. Nothing has happened. They show up. It makes it look like our numbers aren't that bad, but they are.
They need to be removed and replaced with people who actually will show up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'll be with y'all shortly. Meet me over in the
that
motor
was
pool.
something I used to always do. Like, that's something that I used to, like, I was very firm about with, I mean, Harmony, even back in the day. Like, because if you don't show up to do the job that you have agreed to do, you are putting far too much pressure and burden on the ones who do show up, and then they burn out. So keeping people around, and that was something I used to fight with Jordan about all the time, because keeping people around just because they had been around so long did us no favors, because it was still
What did you
on the
just
backs of the people who showed up on the day to day and wore them out, burned them out, and then they would disappear. And that's exactly what's happening here. So you have to cut the fat. If they're not willing to show up, then you get rid of them. You replace them with people who will show up, and then, you know.
Okay, but Etta,
yeah.
it's not as easy as
And then
replacing people.
also
That's the issue. We
delegate.
can't.
No, I know.
Hiring, I have said this so many. Hiring is not the issue. Training is the issue. We can't train people because we don't have people who can train every single day. And the people who are able and willing to train have been doing this for 2.5 months and are at their wits' end, and they want to be here. They do. I want to be here. Eric wants to be here. Sky, Alice, Flop. But we show up every day, and we are understaffed every day, and the weight on our shoulders gets heavier and heavier and heavier every day, making every day going forward harder.
So it sounds like maybe some FTOs from other shifts could maybe lend a helping hand.
Not going to happen. They have their own cadets to deal with.
I thought there wasn't an academy happening again until next month.
From my understanding, an academy occurred yesterday or the day before.
What? Oh, that must
Each
have been
shift
the third
has
one that I
a
paid
different
for.
academy.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. But
We had 3 days of academy for shift 3. For the 9... No, not... I don't know how many new cadets. Maybe... 8? 6, 7, 8? I don't know. 7? 8? I think it's 8. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the TLDR is that we want to do our job, but it's very difficult to do so. You just saw Lucas leave, right? That's not because Lucas wanted to leave. That's because if Lucas stays on duty, he's going to continuously be the only officer on duty. Everyone else is going to be busy doing other stuff. For whatever reason, there's going to be no backup in calls. And if you feel you cannot do your job because it's a logistical nightmare, as I continuously say, there really is no difference with him being on or off duty.
I don't know. Hearing somebody say I'm going off duty because I'm bored is just kind of not it, honestly. Especially given what I'm about to have to fight for on Saturday.
I'm
Because
gonna be
I'm
real.
literally about to fight Max tooth and nail on Saturday. I hope you know this.
What for?
Because he wants complete control of the PD.
Okay, let's say we leave it in the hands of people who are currently in charge of PD. We're in this mess, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. If they've been leading PD for the past 2.5 months with no light at the end of the tunnel, maybe it is time for change. I hate to say it. I to be clear, I do not think right now, I do not think that any of the 3 captains are bad. Okay? Maybe they're inexperienced, right? But when they are continuously pointed to the issue and have provided zero solution outside of recruit, not realizing, number one, when they're recruiting people, and these people are stating that they have experience, yet we take them to academy, we take them on as FTOs on a day-to-day basis, and it is very clear they lack experience. We need people who are stating that they have experience to actually have usable experience.
Right, right.
And that's not happening. If we prioritize for the next couple months people who have prior experience, usable experience that, you know, I could say I have experience in math, okay? But if that experience was from a year ago, right, and I didn't take courses for an entire year, when I get back, I'm not going to remember any of the shit from before. I'm just not. And that's what's happening. We're taking people who are claiming they have experience, but we need to build them from the ground up. We don't have the ability to do that. We don't. It is an impossible situation right now. And I feel like every time I explain this, I'm a broken record because I'm repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
No, I hear you.
Right now, truthfully, if Barrick was not an officer, Shift 3 would be in fucking shambles. Barrick is carrying a massive weight on his shoulder for Shift 3. In Turner's absence, Barrick is pretty much the pillar of Shift 3. And Barrick wasn't even part of the original skeleton crew.
I know.
Barrick got hired because I saw him on a fucking sidewalk next to a train track by the impound lot when Turner was next to me. I pointed to him and I said, listen, if you needed somebody good, there's one of your guys. He ended up getting hired a few days later. Straight up, I don't know that I would be able to deal with any of what's going on in Shift 3 if it weren't for Barrick.
Yeah, he's always been that way.
So what I'm saying is, right now, seemingly the captains don't answer to anybody, and maybe it's about time they do. And I don't like this whole, like, you know, it's all for power stuff, because at the end of the day, for me, right now, the only people captains have to respond to is themselves, right? And right now, not much is being done regarding Shift 3. We can tell them hire people with experience. It's clearly not going to happen because it has yet to happen. So I'm done.
And so what do we do if, like, even if Max has the best interests at heart, what about the next mayor? What if they come in and completely tear PD apart? And
I'm going to be real. To me, that's irrelevant. I'm going to be honest, Etta. It's irrelevant to me because right now, we won't even get to that point as a PD in Shift 3 if something immediate doesn't happen. That's how severe Shift 3 issues are at the moment. Let me put this into perspective, Etta. Right now, every officer on duty is at Mission Row. It's been 2 hours since the meeting. So I'm going to go out there as myself and 2 cadets, being the only unit out there, because this is exactly what just happened to Lucas. He went out there, attempted to do his job, was unable to, because logistically he couldn't. Except I'm going to have to teach the Shift 3 cadets, hey, this is temporary, and lie through my teeth, because it's not. Right now, it is not temporary.
I wish somebody had come to me. Like, I'm literally here and available.
Yeah, but
all the
Etta,
time.
it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
What,
right
really?
now, hiring is done strictly through the captains.
Matt, I have control of the money.
Etta, respectfully, we don't see the money. Like I get told that our cars are absolutely, and maybe they got fixed in the past couple days, but like,
no, I'm working on that. I have to get the engine
right, but
replacement,
what I'm
I have
saying
to
is
get
our
federal
day-to-day
approval before I can release $300,000.
our day-to-day, Etta, has nothing to do with money, in the sense that you can provide us with $500,000 in funds to cover stuff. It doesn't change anything, because at the end of the day, I end every one of my shifts paying $1,900 for a repair that I have to work 3 hours for to even cover the cost of a general repair for taking a vehicle out for that period of time. We don't truly, Etta, we do not see money from the mayor's office. Like, it might be coordinated for academies, it might be coordinated for like specific stuff, but like, I don't even think we have any of this like shared scouts or
I've only
caras.
reimbursed the first month of vehicle repairs so far.
I'm pretty sure we've been told we are not getting reimbursed for vehicle repairs. So
Well, going forward, because that was what was federally dictated to me, but I'm trying to get that reversed. Trust me, it is an uphill battle that I'm fighting as well. So, you know, it's like I have my own shit that I'm having to deal with too.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I mean,
I hate to
no,
cut
I
this
know
short. I
you
have
need
to
to
go
go.
because
I
of the
know.
cadets. But
okay,
uh,
thank you.
you know
for
what?
Your time.
My only ask, truthfully, is there any way, instead of not state funds, but fines being directed towards the state account, it be directed towards some PD account? I'm gonna be real. I alone, on traffic citations on a daily basis, could probably accommodate most, if not all, of our vehicle repairs. Trust me, I can hand out $1,000 citations all day, every day. I could, if I wanted to, I could probably push 20, 30, 40 grand in a day if it came down to it.
I don't know how feasible it is, but I can definitely look into it because I think that would actually be a good idea.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna go get with my cadets.
Thank you for taking.
Thank you
the
for
time.
listening.
Of
I'll let
course,
you out.
anytime. Honestly, like
I
I'm
know.
literally here. I'm a councilwoman. I can help.
I don't think you can in this situation, Etta.
Well, I can't let what is trying to happen. Not to the degree that he has it written currently. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not privy to that info, but
Yeah.
whenever you have the info and you are able to give it out, let me know.
Okay, will do.
All right.
Love you.
Love ya.
Howdy, Rhodes.
Apologies for the delay. Got caught up in conversation.
Oh, no problem at all.
Where
Sterling
is-
just ran up to the armory to grab repair kits really quick.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let me jump in the back here.
Yeah, this car's engine is not the greatest of shape, but everything else is pretty good.
Oh, perfect.
How do the engine replacements work? Do we have to pay out of pocket and then get reimbursed, or is it? Do we have like a state fund for that? I take it as it's just that happening.
I wish I had that answer for you. I don't suspect that they're going to be reimbursed, but I don't know.
Hey, Rhodes.
Morning, Sterling.
I'm well caffeinated, sir.
Well caffeinated?
Locked and ready to rock.
All right, good. Which one of you two is driving?
Well,
Oh, I guess I can start out driving if you want.
if you're on that side, let's be efficient with our footsteps. I see this watch here has a footstep counter. I'm gonna turn that on and see how many steps we get in today.
Where? No, go back. No, that's where you enter.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a one-way thing.
Yeah, well, how are you supposed to? If a car's coming down, how would you know until you got hit?
That's a good point. Oh, this one was unlocked.
Oh, it's locked for me.
Interesting.
Hello.
All right. So, how many shifts have y'all had with an FTO?
This will be my 5th.
Fifth, how do you
This
feel
will
you're
be my
doing?
third.
How do I feel?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I feel pretty good. It's just the street knowledge, but I think that's gonna come with me over time.
That is correct. And
I'm
give me
feeling
one
pretty
second.
good about traffic stops. Feeling a lot better about 10 codes.
So, Larry, you said this is your 5th time, and then
5th
Sterling
time, yes.
3rd.
Yes, sir. 2 of my sessions were with Miss Watson.
All right. Let me take a look at your FTO reports.
Dispatch 130 today.
Right.
You been doing anything around the city recently, Larry?
Not much really.
Yeah, kind of meandering. Word on the street is there's not as many Group 6 robberies right now. You still doing any Group
Yeah.
6 at all?
Well, I kind of slowed down and I do the vault run here and there, but David and I got robbed at gunpoint, so we completely stopped. And then
You and David?
yep. So we
Oh,
finished
shit.
a FTO session one day, and we were full of energy, so we're like, we'll do a vault run. And we did that, and our whole truck got taken at gunpoint. So at that point, we're both like, yeah, we're done doing Group 6.
That's insane.
And I've heard that sanitation workers are getting robbed. That's what Mosley people told me. I went to get my car fixed, and they said they have to buy all the repair parts from Rusty now, so repairs are a lot more just because sanitation workers are getting robbed left and right.
Yeah, right now, our typical like general maintenance repair costs is like $1,800-$1,900 bucks.
Yep, I had to pay $1,800 on my car, and I was like, what in the fuck happened? Why
Yep.
is that like $1,000 more?
So
let's see.
people can't make the parts at their house anymore?
They
No,
can,
they can.
but the supply of parts is getting cut.
Yeah, from my understanding, I spoke with Vinny a few days ago. He runs Popular.
Yep.
He told me originally they were buying parts at like $1.75 a piece, so $1.75.
How did my radar not lock onto that bike?
I got them 103. And it certainly didn't look like it, but
Is your radar set to same lane for front?
Yes.
What about rear?
Rear is opposing.
It's Sterling. What do you have yours set to?
same on the front, opposing on the back.
Okay, so maybe it was just an awkward angle. Ooh.
Is that right here? Wasn't it just...
Dispatch 130 1038 southbound South Rockford Street, nearest cross Vespucci Boulevard. Black SUV. One time's occupied.
Just heads up.
Swerved around a car in the opposite lane to travel.
I'm
Just
gonna
right into us.
yeah, I'm gonna remain in the vehicle.
Okay.
And y'all can do your traffic stop.
104 attached.
All right. Hello. Officer Larry Johnson with LSPD. How you guys doing?
What did you just do?
Good, good. Thanks for asking. Do you know the reason why I stopped you today?
Was it me possibly avoiding the local that tried to brake check me on the road?
Mm.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest. I literally, it was just me trying to avoid that local in the middle of the road.
Okay, I understand the locals get crazy.
Yeah,
Going into oncoming lanes is very dangerous for yourself.
yeah. I mean, that is my fault. I'm not gonna.
Roof, thank you for the 33 months, and Hada, thank you for the 46. I appreciate it. Hope y'all are doing well.
Dispatch, no 5534,
Yes.
Alright, let me just check this real quick. Alright. I'm just gonna go back to my vehicle, run your information real quick, and I'll be back here in a couple moments, alright?
Yep. Sounds good.
Hello,
Hello,
Ghost.
my name's Sterling Silver with the Los Angeles Police Department. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Do you mind if I take this real quick?
Is it an emergency?
I don't know.
If you wouldn't mind, like, you could try to wait until after the traffic stop. Not to say that, you know, just in case my partner comes back. Anything special going on tonight?
Mostly drop-offs for today. You know, the customers keep requesting me to come back.
Hmm.
A couple welcome customizations. So, you know, I'm just
Up to date roads with everything? Not very.
That's great to hear, man. How long you been working at Mosley's?
I've been at work.
Well, you did find out Cornwood got
Everything down at the shop and
penned at.
Roads, I got a question
relaxed
for
the
you.
past day or two, you know, is
Ask away.
I have not dealt with this yet. This gentleman has a suspended
I
driver's
gotcha.
license.
Mechanics are shutting down.
Let me see. What's her state ID?
Being able to repair their cars.
3207 Jason Peters.
I'm sure you appreciate the Mosley runs going out and doing the pickups and drop offs. I'm
hold
sure
up.
that's a good opportunity for you to get some fresh air then, huh?
Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, I don't always like to be underneath a car, you know. You know, it's sometimes it gets pretty stuffy under there.
Makes sense. And if you don't mind me asking, passenger, what's your name? Nice to meet you, Duh.
I just have to see what the colors they pick up.
So in this case, unfortunately, he would be looking at a misdemeanor of operating a motor vehicle on a
This is-
suspended
it's
or
not like
revoked
a test drive
license.
or anything.
No.
Just kind of
Okay.
more of like
So,
an internship.
yeah, kind of. So when I asked her to come along.
Which is a felony.
First for the company, but also
Okay. And then he's gonna get the illegal passing as well.
Yep. Now because it is
Yeah,
a felony, this is a situation in
great
which he'd
so
end up
far,
in
that's-
jail.
My opinion matters at all.
You don't understand, this hasn't
Yeah,
been to the shop yet.
yeah, this hasn't been to the shop yet.
Oh, looks brand new.
Okay. So
Yeah, most of these cars are.
Because you have additionals here, this is something you're going to want to communicate to the other units on radio. Just make
Any
sure you're
sort
not
of
yelling.
planned upgrades in
In
mind, or
addition,
just
I'm gonna give
um,
him
feeling it out right now.
What'd you say it was on there?
Operating on
I
a
like this
suspended
car.
/
This is
revoked.
right up my alley.
Okay.
Is it hybrid by chance?
Yes, it is. Actually.
Really? What's the MPG like?
I mean, you could probably get like 50, 60 miles per gallon.
50,
That's
60.
what would I call
Oh
him on the
my.
radio.
Yeah, because like once
I
Uh,
haven't dealt with this before, so it's just
No,
kinda
you're good. You just, dispatch 130. The driver of the vehicle has a
gotcha.
suspended
So
license
how
and
does
is going to
the
be placed
charging
under
work?
arrest.
You got like something in your
So you can tell the
garage
secondary unit
at home that you can use to charge it, or
to,
you got to go down to the
get ready to
laundromat?
pursue in the event where they flee. And then you can obviously communicate with Sterling over radio and let him know we are going to be asking the driver to step out, that they are being placed under arrest.
I was
Okay.
thinking the exact opposite. I
Dispatch
don't know. I'm
824,
old. I
if you alert
got
the driver,
arthritis. You know, my hips kind of lock
does
up
have
in
a
the morning.
suspended
I don't really know if I would want to.
attempting to pull him out of the vehicle, place him under arrest. Secondary, if you can be staged for that, thank you.
I'm going to jump the driver's seat.
Hang tight.
Alright.
Johnson and Silver, I am in the driver's seat of our vehicle already.
And they said that they're gonna be doing like a
Mm-mm-mm. Hmm.
Dispatch 131 1.
Because you are driving on a suspended, and I don't see anything on your profile about that. So
I'm literally telling you, like, this was not even maybe 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes, half an hour ago.
okay, I understand that. Once we get onto the station, we can talk to that officer and see what's going on.
Yeah, because
And,
that's what I was told. Like they
Okay.
they said like you can drive for the rest of the day. Just just make sure you're driving like you're driving like regularly like under the speed limit, things like that. And
Yeah.
because obviously it seems like there is some sort of mistake because I like they even asked me like was I arrested last night, and I was like, no, I wasn't even awake last night.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, at this moment, we will have to place you under arrest until we get further investigation on that. So we can talk to that officer and see if he has a report going about it or anything like that.
118 to all units.
fine.
Mosley's is being robbed at
Alright, I'll just have you
gunpoint.
face away
Red
from me,
Sandy
and then I'm gonna
truck.
place you in the
Jack
cuffs.
Valor is the RO of the
Alright.
truck. Firearm is present. 10476.
And then, Mr.
All right,
Peters,
I'll
is the ma'am in here, is she with you? Is she your partner on the Mosley's job?
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay with you if she
13176.
finishes that job for you guys? Is she okay to drive the vehicle and everything?
I think so. I actually don't know if
Told that they are trying to take a
so-
suspension out
awkward
or a
with these jobs
transmission.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Is
I know how
a
that
red
is.
sanitation vehicle.
Really quick. So is the general gist of what's going on that there are too many points than you've actually accrued?
Yeah.
Or-
So what I was told was I've occurred 39 points, at which that doesn't quite add up to me because I barely drive my cars. Like,
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Mhm.
Johnson will keep you here over on the sidewalk. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna comb through your record,
23.
manually add up
Yeah.
stuff over the past 30 days and see what I get to.
317 truck.
It is 20 or above. The license is suspended, and this would be valid. Okay.
Okay,
If
yeah.
not,
Roach, he
then
said that
go ahead.
he said that Officer Lavender was talking to him about stating that he would be able to drive today, but after today he cannot. That he's investigating
Yeah.
the points as well.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll
'cause
just
that-
take a look at it
that's
real
what I was
quick, and it should only take me a few minutes to
Red bike
verify. So
following
just
a
give me a
red Sandy
moment.
truck east on
Yeah, no
Davis.
worries.
Hmm.
Is the sanitation truck parked on the intersection of Davis and McDonald, I think? The distance?
Yeah, we just passed it. It's empty. Describe the color of the motorcycle.
Red.
I got a red motorcycle currently north of McDonald. Play read on that? Vehicle's flagged. That's currently east on Capitol Boulevard. That's flag stolen.
Are you referencing the motorcycle?
Yep, red motorcycle. North on Capitol Boulevard, nearest cross gonna be Crusade. Occupied once. Wearing all black backpack.
Calculator.
I'm gonna make an assumption that the motorcycle is the one with the firearm, if any.
Alright, looks like he's fleeing from us. He's on a
Oh my
motorcycle,
God.
so we're not going to be able to keep up with us.
Yeah.
He's currently east on Davis, left northbound on McDonald,
3207 was the state ID.
which is southbound. He made a turn. I'm not sure which way it went.
Jason Peters.
He's south of McDonald Street, near Royal Lundstein, in the Code 60 area. Vehicle's flagged for 1060. It's been stolen. Comes back to a Floyd Johnson. Last floor is going to be Alpha 462.
Firm. We're getting formal statements currently.
Finding incidents only. Can I? This work? Oh, it does work. I lied. It does not. Okay, let's just go based on what we have. 2053, 3066, 2177, 3067, 2088, 313, 3000, 2462.
The report's
might
going to be
even qualify.
2664.
Love your ride, hun.
Roberts, Peter. Okay, let's just look at these reports. Jason Peters, 3 points. That's today. Hmm. So with just these 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
104, 1042.
Oh fuck. What was that?
Why? What is that
2179.
noise?
Jason Peters, 0 points. Two, 4, 6, 2 we have in there. Hmm. 2177. 2053. 1820 we have. This one wouldn't apply, it's too far. Hmm. I'm only... Oh, this is what fucked him then. No. Misuse doesn't assign points. Things I can't... Oh, wait, that's not even the same person. It's supposed to be Peters. I have 18. All right. Apologies for the delay. Looking everything up took quite some time. I'm not certain I have everything. However, it doesn't look like this would be a situation in which you would have over 20 or 20 or over. Let me double check.
Yeah.
3207 is your state ID, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Like, I don't see this incident. 2028. Oh, actually, I lied.
Oh.
I can now officially, in the past 30 days, put you over 20 points. Hold on. Now, all of it was manually done, to be fair. And there's definitely some that I'm missing. Unfortunately, searching for a specific person doesn't exactly yield all results with just you in them. So I have to sort of comb through them, figure it out that way. But I do have an instance in where you got 3 points, 1 point, 3 points, 3 points, 2 points, 3 points, and 3 points. None of which are duplicates. And they are you getting, so 6, 9, 11, 14, 15, 17, 18, plus the one that I just found would be, actually, hold on. That was him hostage. All right. It seems as though it is going to be over 20. Unfortunately, we have to just go based on what we got. So when was the last time you were pulled over?
In the last 30 days? I don't even remember.
Well, it could be arrest as well. Reckless evading, stuff like that does also apply points to your record. Negligent driving, reckless driving, any of those reasons, really.
I think the last time it's probably at the start of the month, I think. Like 1st of February, I think.
118 from 131.
It's the only time I can remember.
Go ahead and send it.
Because I haven't done any of that for.
If you have the statements, I'll take it up. Just throw it in the report, and then you'll be good.
I feel like it was probably the 1st of the month. That's the time I can probably recall last.
So we would specifically be looking for instances in the past 30 days.
Yeah.
I mean, looking here, I see report number 2462. That gave 2 points. That when you were kidnapped. There's a reckless evading, 2313. That was 3 points.
And these were in the last 30 days, right?
Yep, these are at the beginning of the month.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a Group 6 van that got rammed. This was the beginning of the month. That was also 3 points. Failure to stop. That was actually earlier today. It's going to be...
Apparently I didn't get any points for that. I got a warning for that, is what I was told.
Okay, that does make sense. I was just sort of quickly combing through.
Yeah, no,
not checking if something was processed, primarily because your record showed you had 30 some odd points, so it's just under the assumption.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's just very confusing because like I feel like some of those I don't even think I was driving.
1820. This is a situation where you're in a black and white club. Group 6 attempted robbery. That had a reckless evading attached to it. That's right on the cuff of the 30-day mark.
Yeah, I didn't think I was driving for that.
You were charged with reckless evading, though.
Okay, that's weird because I was not driving, but I can understand it. Like I get it. Like, you know.
A Great Ocean Highway Fleeca robbery at the end of last month. Also 3 points on your license. A warrant apprehension situation gave 4 points. That was at the end of January.
Okay.
So based on this, you are definitely over 20, which does mean your license is suspended or revoked.
Okay.
Now, how that got applied, I'm not 100% certain because, again, it's a little difficult to see every single thing. But based upon your record, I mean, if I were to quickly add those up, yeah, most definitely, because you have 6 counts of reckless evading. Those are 3 points apiece, so you're already at 18 based on that. Now, to be fair, some of those could be outside of the 30-day window.
What did you just do?
But then you have to add on any speeding citations you got, any failure to yield to emergency vehicle, failure to obey traffic control device.
The guy with the gun and the bike is at sanitation currently.
Okay. So at this point, you would be under arrest for operating a motor vehicle on a suspended or revoked license.
Okay.
Now the good news is you've been fairly compliant. We can work with you, but we do have to at least take you down to the station.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. Well, I get it.
Description is all black, red bike, gun.
Alright, so I'm going to be placing it in the back of the vehicle here.
131, 23 sanitation.
Do you have keys to the vehicle?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
Okay.
A bit of an adjustment to get in, just watch your head
So the
here.
passenger of the vehicle doesn't have keys.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You've been compliant. We don't necessarily have any reason to believe that you're gonna, do anything crazy. Do you want to give them keys to the vehicle?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. All right. Bubbles, thank you for the 33 months. AB, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it.
Hopefully you got them.
Try again. I think you gave them to me.
Oh god. Now did you get them?
Nope. Here, try now. I'll walk away.
Now?
Thanks.
3176, let us know one.
Okay, cool.
Did you get them?
Yep. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Hang tight, just until we have.
Alright, watch your head here again. Alright, there you are.
I'll be in the back with you.
Radio check?
Yeah, sounds good.
10-2.
10-2, they're in front of the PD right now. Do we have any units out mobile right now?
31, 76.
Yeah, the bike took off now. It's westbound San Andreas. It's a red bike. Occupied 1, all
And then
black.
I have the.
That's our guy.
I have Duck's ID documented. State ID 1705.
Yes,
Okay,
northbound
so,
Strawberry's past that
passenger.
intersection close to
Yeah, yes.
San Andreas.
Yes,
Copy,
sir.
the claimant might be an Uzi, just for information.
What
Alright.
the fuck? Okay.
What?
I do everything
get
else. I ran the
units
plate and
to
everything.
look for that
All right, if
red
that's the
colored
case, we're
Yeah,
good.
we've
We'll
got
just do me a favor. Given the comms happening right now, I'm just gonna have one of you 311
Yep.
that the traffic stops code 4, and we're en route to mission route.
Cross, I'm gonna leave it for you to lead getting
All right,
units
thanks for your
ready
patience.
to...
Once we cut the lights off of
Try and
our
close in on
patrol
that guy.
vehicle, you'll be free to go.
We're
Okay?
currently out with the victims.
Any questions? All right, have a great rest of your day, Duck.
118
Nice to meet
is
you. Okay.
still mostly getting all the statements.
Taking off northbound Strawberry. Taking northbound Strawberry, speed 70 and climbing, right to eastbound Integrity Way, right to southbound Center.
Sterling, I'll have you do the 311.
Right, southbound through an alleyway, exiting on San Andreas. Eastbound San Andreas. Be
I have a question for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
What's everybody's favorite fruit?
Gonna be northbound, Little Bighorn right now.
Mangoes?
You know, I like peaches.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I have kind of a maybe it's not a strange opinion on peaches, okay? But canned peaches are top fucking tier, okay? The syrup that comes in it, everything about it is just chef's kiss.
Oh yeah, canned peaches are the best. Yeah.
So,
like,
but eating a normal peach is not as good as canned peaches.
here's something
No, I
that
agree.
I figured out. So,
you can
any
code
sort
too.
of fruit is good, but it's even better with chamoy and tahini.
Oh yeah.
And
I've never had, but I've seen. Listen, sometimes I'm scrolling through the little tickety talk, okay, and I'm seeing everything get covered in that shit. All right.
That's what I'm talking about, sir.
It's so
Because
good.
it really changes it up. You know, a pineapple. That's my favorite fruit with chamoy and tahini on it. Right by the pool. Have your feet kicked up. Whew. I tell you, there ain't nothing better than that.
Sounds delicious.
Just 2 units here. Got the suspect down in the bike there.
That's why I like the. You ever had a mango yada?
No.
Sounds like
Larry,
an alcoholic
code
drink, and
2.
it sounds good.
Code 2. Thank you.
Larry was really enjoying our time with their 95 here.
I guess I
Well-
didn't want to be, not sure with 95s you do code too.
No, it's
Most 95s
okay.
have kind of been from a scene, so.
You just want to ensure if you're going through a red at an intersection, you're slowing down. Last thing we want is to be hit, you know?
Minute or so, see if that other car's still circling, then it should be good for VMS.
Watermelon is also good with chamoy and tahini. I'm not really a fan of watermelon because of how bland it is. But with so much
Well,
chamoy and
okay. See, the issue with watermelon is it's hit or miss. Kind of the same thing as like sweet corn. Sometimes you get sweet corn, that shit ain't sweet at all. It's just like a borderline flavorless texture, you know?
But it's also, corn is also a vegetable.
Oh, true, but like the point I'm trying to make is you don't know until
Yeah,
like
you
you
never
actually try it. And once you have it, it's too late. You can't do anything about it.
Dinner in San Andreas.
I've never had it. I'm gonna be honest.
Never had what?
The vehicles are circling.
Oh.
Don't worry,
I'm not a fan, to be
I've
honest.
had kettle corn.
Ooh, kettle corn.
Alright, sir, watch your head here again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there we are.
No, watermelon's one of my favorite fruits. It's just hit or miss.
Have you ever had a elote? Any of you guys?
I have not.
Oh.
That's the corn covered in sour cream, right?
Yep.
Sour
So it's like sour cream,
Don't know if it's
Parmesan cheese.
involved red in color or sports cars.
I've that's a big street food thing, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen videos. You know what? Street food videos probably some of the best out there, and I don't know how, but you ever the quality of a street food video? How I feel like I can.
Oh my goodness!
I don't understand. Why is the quality so high?
Have you ever seen any sort of like pork belly street videos?
I've seen.
You guys are making me hungry.
Oh man, I
God
was
damn it, yeah, me
literally
too.
like before I came on duty today. That's what I was looking at. A pork belly video.
Really quick, just to make sure.
I've seen. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
no,
for the street food portion,
him quick.
yeah, you're good. You're good. Just make sure you take off his gloves and whatnot. Okay. Still on the topic of street food. I don't know where this was, but they were definitely serving some kind of meat, but it was like very strange because like they had running water that was like dripping on all of the meat. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really fucking weird.
Did you see? Was the floor dirt?
It was not. It was also on like a street food cart thingy.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be honest. Them food trucks, them street carts. I'm gonna be honest. Those are generally where you get the best food. No, that's no joke.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's how you. When the dirtier it is,